Welcome back to Rise Above, y'all. Only a few more hours till New Year's. Sorry, anyone out there is thinking about making a real change. Not none of these bullshit half a day. What are they called? New Year, New Year resolution. There we go. New Year resolution. Don't fall into the trap of New Year resolutions. They're bullshit. You either want to change or you don't. The fact that a holiday falls on it has nothing to do with it. Let's see if we can get some viewers in. Anyone's watching this, I want you to know you have some great things ahead of you. Don't let anybody doubt you. Don't let anybody put you down. Don't believe anything anybody bad says about you. The whole world is going to tell you that you suck, and you still have to be willing to get up and go against everybody. And guess what? Most people aren't willing to do that. The fact that you're looking to change and transform should let you know that you're already, by default, ahead of most people. Because most people, they're so okay with living in a life that's mediocre on their levels, not on my levels. I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm here to push everybody. I hope that everybody can get what they can out of life, what they deserve. Most of us are lied by all different places as to who or what we're supposed to be. Don't believe any of it. You know, and only you know what you were put on this earth to do. You know, because at one point you were a kid, you were a child, and there was something that you were fascinated with doing. You could do it all day. Even if you didn't have the right tools for it, you would become resourceful. Never look far for imagination or ideas past a 5-year-old or 8-year-old. I'm telling you, because my daughters, the ideas they come up with blow my mind. So just have that childlike wonder in you. When you're trying to figure out who, if you're having trouble figuring out who you're supposed to be or what your purpose is, for a long time, I banged my head against the wall trying to figure out what my purpose was. It became very clear once I sobered up what it was. I've always liked making connections and helping people and seeing people actually do better. I don't know why. And that's something that most people can't do. That's the truth. Most people grow up with such a banked up mindset that they can't stand when people that are in the same circle are actually able to pull themselves up and get out of the situation. It's almost as if they have to start making excuses as to why they couldn't do it, and it has nothing to do with them. The person that succeeded, they succeeded because they were done being the person that they had been up until that point when they made that change, when they transformed. And that's what I want for you. I want you to say, right now, this moment, I'm no longer going to be who I was 2 days ago or 2 hours ago. Right now, this is a new me. Forget New Year's. This is my new year. This is my new life. That's what I want for everybody that's on here, that's watching. I want you guys to know you have to already put it in your head. No one's going to support you. If there's people that genuinely come along and cheer you on, well, fucking great. But don't count on it. Don't count on it, because if you do, you're gonna fall flat on your face the moment you start to get a little wind on your back. Don't do that to yourself. Send love to everybody. You already know the people in your life that you need to keep at a distance. You can love them, but you're gonna have to love them from here. You can't love them from there anymore. Loving them from there is what got you in the situation that you're in now. Got you the body you have now. Got you the finances you have now. I remember in my past life, I used to piss away $300 at the bar on a Wednesday night. That shit seems crazy to me now, but that's just who I was. That's no longer who I am, and that's what I want you guys to understand. That when you make this kind of change, it's not about trying to prove anything to anybody. It's about transforming in your mind first. That all the things that you know you've been trying to cut out, all the things you've been wanting to change, that you're now decided to get on the other side of the line. You're now looking at it from a perspective where nothing you did before makes sense. That the new you, he knows exactly what his mission is, when he wakes up, what to do, what to eat, who to talk to, what calls to make, what things to do, what things not to do, what things not to watch, what things not to say. A big change that I had to make, and it's something that I still work on. And I thank God, I thank God that I drilled this into my daughter's head, which is to never talk bad about themselves. I mean, before either one of them can talk, I was in such a bad place, but I knew I already had the tools of personal development because I had been studying it before they were born. And I knew one of the things that they always say is the word that we speak truly casts spells. And they also make miracles. It's up to us what we decide to do with them. So if you're constantly talking bad about yourself or putting yourself down, you better believe that your subconscious is going to make sure that that shit comes true. So 2026 is a year where you no longer, even if the thoughts come to your head, this is the year that you stop letting them come out of your mouth and become a reality. This is the year where you start having that mental warfare, that mental battle with yourself, that when those thoughts creep in, when you're talking to somebody and you know that you didn't make or reach the goal that you were looking for, and you're so used to going and getting pity from people, you know who to go to because you know that they're going to collar you because that's what makes them feel good, because they're fucked up in their own situation. You just never seen that. Let's see, who got here? Yo, where you from? We're out here running in Texas right now. Hope everybody's good. Let's see if everybody wants to drop where they're from. That'd be amazing. So anyway, to get back to my point. Now, something happens when you transform. It's almost as if you've been walking in this fog. I mean, they call it brain fog for a reason. And truthfully, if you're not eating right, exercising, and being aware of your thoughts, your actions, and your words, you'll have no idea that you're living in a reality that you hate, that you are constantly building day by day. Every day, you're building the jail around you, that you're keeping yourself locked in. It's all mental. It's all mental. The moment you're able to make that shift and say, you know what? I said I wasn't going to eat this. I said I wasn't going to drink this. I said I wasn't going to smoke this. I said I wasn't going to go back to that person. I said I wasn't going to sabotage this job. I said it wouldn't happen again. But guess what? I did that yesterday. What the fuck is different about today? Well, today, the difference is that I'm talking to you. Is that I'm talking to you and I am telling you that because you made a mistake, Yesterday, this morning, or an hour before you got on this call, that don't mean shit to what's going on right now. Right now is where you're able to start shaping your reality. What happened happened already. You have to understand that it's not about not taking accountability for your mistakes. It's actually quite the opposite. It's about correcting your mistakes, but doing it with a very clear and holy intention of just liberating yourself of the guilt that I'm sure is a big reason why you've been putting yourself through whatever it is. I'm coming as somebody who next month will be 4 years sober. And I only tell you that to give you a frame of reference of how long it's been since I made my transformation. But if I tell you the truth, when I reached my second and third year, quote unquote, anniversary, I didn't even realize I had passed it till a few days later, both times. And that's because I never, after I stopped drinking, I never kept track of how long it had been since I had a drink left. Why? Because that's what I did every other time. And every other time, I knew exactly how long I went before I fucked it up. 2 days, 2 weeks, and in the 25 years that I tried to give up drinking, 2 months, once. And let this car go. The reason why I don't keep track of when I stop drinking is very simple. Because if I'm somebody who identified from day one as somebody who no longer drinks, as somebody who is just not a drinker, I decided from my day one that I was going to be somebody who was going to worry about my nutrition, my physical state of being, and more importantly, my mental state, so I can be the best version of myself, so I can be the best dad and husband that I can be to my family. And I can tell you that even though I have devoted myself to be a student of all these crafts, of all these different subjects, that I can gladly say it is very far and few when I meet another dad that is on the same level as I am when it comes to the intentionality that they have with their kids of interaction instead of being slaves to their phones or to their jobs. It's either one or the both. But I am telling you, when you transform, when you change these relationships that you actually care about, not these bullshit ones for the people you go out and drink with, and now you're worried that if you're not going to drink anymore, they're not going to want to hang out with me. Well, fucking good. That might be just another good reason why to stop drinking. But I get it. A lot of my drinking buddies were my brothers, are my brothers. We still keep in touch. We obviously now live in different states. I grew up in Los Angeles, California, and I've been in Texas for 4 years now. So I miss my brothers. But if I'm being honest, I already know if I was back home, it'd be far and few times that we hang out. If you can change your diet, you can change your life. I promise you, 1000%. You begin to watch what you're eating, you begin eliminating the things that you know you shouldn't eat, fast food, fried food, ultra processed food. You have to understand the easier, I'm sorry, let me back that up. The less the friction from when you want your food to when it gets to your table there is, I have in my mind calculated that that determines how bad your nutrition is at this point. I don't know if that makes sense for anybody. My point is, unless you're constantly door dashing, Uber Eats from whole clean places, which that might be the case for some of you. But I can tell you as a former DoorDash driver, McDonald's gets a shit ton of orders. Burger King gets a shit ton of orders. And if I'm being dead honest, almost every time I picked up those bags, I had a very guilty feeling of taking this because I knew there was probably going to be kids eating it. And again, this is not about me being on some sort of high horse. I let my kids have chicken nuggets maybe once a month because I get it. Part of the culture as a kid is being able to at least have McDonald's once in a while. It's a shitty part of our culture, but that's just what not even culture, our society. I'm sorry. I'm literally running by McDonald's right now. And the biggest thing I can do, which is what I'm trying to do for you right now, is bring your awareness up to everything that you do. The moment your awareness gets activated, like an antenna, man, I tell you, you become a bad, bad man or woman. You understand?
Wait to cross Outlet Parkway at Great Southwest Parkway. Wait to cross Outlet Parkway at Great Southwest Parkway. Wait to cross Outlet Parkway at Great Southwest Parkway. Wait. Wait to cross Outlet Parkway at Great Southwest Parkway. Wait. Wait to cross Outlet Parkway at Great Southwest Parkway. Wait to cross Outlet Parkway at Great Southwest Parkway. Wait. Outlet Parkway.
I'm gonna end it on this. I hope to have one more live come up tonight before New Year's. And the chance that I don't, the biggest message I can give you is this: God loves you. He truly does. He truly does. And when you're able to open up to God and actually start to understand what the Bible represents, what it's trying to tell you, and you apply that to your life, you're going to see so many of your stresses start to go away, because God, our Father, He has the answers, because He knows the beginning and the end. Whether people want to accept that or not, He gave all of us free will, and it's up to us to exercise it or be slaves to the devices and the food and the brainwashing that we live in, day out. Doesn't matter what side of the government you're looking at. Doesn't matter left or right, blue or red. None of that shit matters. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when nothing is working out for you? Huh? All right, you guys. If anybody watches this on replay, make sure to check out all our video, all our content. I have everything there. I hold nothing back. But if you want something a little more compressed, check out our PDF that we have on our link. See you guys.